Yeah, I'm live now. This Google. Yeah, man, it's like really they don't want you to have a voice on here. Now, I might have a real topic sometime later on the line. I ain't got no real. I'm just trying to test everything, make sure I can get back on. You know. Yep. Hmm. Yep. Yep. Well, I'm videotaping myself, but I ain't got nothing to say right now. Yep. White man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. But our people hear that, but they don't really take it seriously because they so messed up, you know. It's like we don't take our heritage and history seriously. Like that's what's holding us back too. Because I know they had one black girl. She said, I went into a Periscope and I said, them white folks don't care nothing about you. I said, them white folks will blow you. I'm like, I said something about they don't love us or something like that. And she's in essence made a statement and said, I just do my part and all that kind of stuff. I ain't worried about whether they love me or not. I just do what, like, justified. I said, I just do what God want me to do. And I'm like, yeah, I disagree with that because how well has that worked out for you? You'll be 50 years old. You may be 18, 19, or 20 years old saying that now, and you'll be 50 or 60 years repeating that. And then 4 or 5 or 6 of your kids, your sons, and got shot down. And you ask the question, how well have this worked for you? You saying that you'll be 50 years repeating that same pattern. And you look around and you ain't got nowhere. Sitting up here talking about you love your enemy. You love the white man. You love the very people who making it difficult for you and keeping you in an oppressed mind and a docile state of mind, and you're supposed to go and give you that. Don't even make no sense. And then you sit up there, people sit around there and turn around and they sit up there and talk about what you call this in? Like what, like we in our hell. We as a people of color, we in our hell. Hell is a condition. Hell ain't under the ground what people say it is not. Hell means the grave. That's what all that means. But the word hell is mentioned so many different times, and the word hell means this is that we living in hell already on earth. But the so-called white man want to make it seem like that hell is a literal burning place. You see what I'm saying? But it's not. Hell is being in the belly of a whaler like Jonah was. Like that, the belly of a whaler doesn't mean he was in a literal fish, man. A whale means your trials and your giants that you have in your life. We're in a big whale right now. That giant experience, that whale experience. We all experience that whale experience. And we still is. You see what I'm saying? As a people of color, this does not apply to the Japanese, Chinese man, no other race of people, but so-called Hispanics and native, Latino and Native American people. This video is only for the educational purposes for the Native Indian and Latino indigenous Indians of this country. This video is not made for no white man or nothing like that. It's only made for us. So When you, I'm trying to throw this word in. Not for, okay, I guess it'll come back to me. But some of our people ain't gonna wake up. Some of them is, some of them not. Just like they say, you win some, you're gonna lose some. It's like somebody asking for somebody for some food, or they said we'll work for food. Some people will help you. Some people gonna pass by you and ignore you. Some people gonna give you something. Some people gonna. I guess that's the way of it is. You know, you win some, you lose some. You're not gonna win them all. It's like trying to make a touchdown in a basketball or something like that. You know, some people, sometimes you're gonna win a trophy, sometimes you're gonna make a touchdown, sometimes you're gonna get tackled and you're gonna lose. You know, and you know what I mean. That's you know what I mean. And we in this we as a people of color, we trying to make a touchdown. We trying to conquer our enemies. We trying to stand strong. We fail. We may fall sometime, but we get back up. You know. But the Black Messiah is the only one that's gonna redeem us out of this situation, man. Mm-hmm. We over here in modern day slavery, modern day Egypt. I forgot what I was gonna say. I really did. It was something real powerful I was gonna say. It was something I was gonna say. I forgot what that was. Yeah, I said something about when they took the land from the indigenous Indians over here and stuff. I said that they stole this land and took it. You know what I mean? Everything they got it through bloodshed, rape, rob, and murder. Yep. Yeah. When I play this video back, I'm gonna know what I said or what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. I said something about you win some, you lose some, and all that. Yeah, I did say that. It was something else I wanted to throw in here. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, okay. We living in our hell, and they living in their heaven. Like white folks, they are. They living in their heaven. They live in their kingdom. Hell is a mental state, man. It's a mental and emotional state of the mind. For the most part, when we thought of hell, we thought of a devil, a animal, a devil that looks like an animal with a long pitchfork, with what I was thinking, and he's under the ground poking people with a pitchfork, and he in charge of hell. How he gonna be in charge of hell when he gonna be in there burning himself? Because that's what the Bible says. And the devil that deceived them was cast into a lake of fire. That's what John saw. So if he gonna be cast into something, how is he gonna be in charge when you're gonna be cast in? That's like me saying, if I deceive somebody, I'm gonna fall in there myself. That's why in Proverbs it said, "He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it." So if you dig in a pit for somebody and you're gonna be in charge of the pit, then how you gonna control? How you gonna be in charge? When you think of in charge, you think of somebody can tell somebody what to do, right? In charge means you can control, right? You control what happens and what don't happen. So if I'm in charge of a fire, like people believed in all their life, think about this. I want y'all to think about this, what I'm saying. If I create a fire and I'm in control of that fire, or I'm in charge, that means it's an indication that I'm in control how much that fire can burn. I can control that if I got a remote, right? And you control whoever it burns, right? I'm just breaking it down like that so people can understand. If I got a fire and I can control, that means that's an indication I'm in charge. When somebody said, well, who is in charge? Who in charge means responsible. Who is responsible for this? Who is responsible for of giving a determination of carrying out a sentence who can be burned and who can't? They're gonna look for the owner, right? You in charge. That means you are responsible. Oh, you the head. The head means it's another word for control. When you're the head of something, it's another. I'm just trying to break it down too. That means you can control what happens and what can and cannot happen. That's like if you say I got control of your computer. If I got control of it, that means I can do what I want with it. So if you are not a leader, that's an indication that you can't. There are certain things that you don't have no control over. Just like me, if like they telling me I can't live stream from my phone because they claiming that I don't have enough subscribers or whatever. See, I ain't got no control over that. You see what I'm saying? If I had control over, do you think I would be sitting up there telling myself what person would I be that would sit up there and say I'm not allowed to stream because I don't have, because I'd be like, I'm not worried about that, you know? So I hope y'all learned something from this video. Learn from it. It's for educational purposes only, for Blacks, Native American, Latinos, and so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. If you click on to this video and you get this far into this video and you heard everything that you just heard, and you're a non-Black, Hispanic, Native American, or Latino, and you can't relate to these curses, then this video is not for you. It's definitely not for the white man. So this is only for educational purposes only and for waking our people up. If you don't fit these qualifications, then this video is not for you. It's only for waking our people up out of their spiritual sleep. Educational purpose. That's it. So the so-called white man, he don't fit none of these curses and none of these struggles. But there is, I'm gonna talk about that in another video where they said that, you know, in the Bible it talks about how all these curses that we go through, God said he gonna take them off of us and put them on our enemies, the so-called Edomites. He gonna put all these curses up on our enemies. But the only way he do that, we got to turn back to the laws and statutes and the commandments of the Most High. We've been taught lies over here, man. We was taught that, like, for example, what is cussing? Cussing is just a word. We take those words and make them bad. Cussing and cursing is two different things. Cursing somebody is when you wish bad luck. That's bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and head up out of here, and I'll see y'all in the next live, man. Peace.